May I dictation?
No, porque what?
No, today there is not a dictation. Tomorrow it's going to be the dictation. Today, not dictation. Don't worry, but you need to have dictations to practice this spelling of the
Wait
word.
a page.
Unit
Unit
7,
number
let's be healthy. Okay.
Thank you, Santiago. Unit number 7, let's be healthy. Do you know what is being healthy? Do you think that you're healthy, that you eat healthy?
Vida.
Little bit.
Yeah.
Do you think
Life.
that eating a lot of vegetables and fruits is to be healthy?
Yeah.
Yes.
Yes.
It's
Eating a lot of pizza, French fries, hamburgers, is it healthy?
Not too much.
Teacher.
No, it's been unhealthy. Mhm. Marcelo, yes, you have an apple. Yes, it means that you try to be healthy. How can we be healthy, class? Eating
Eating vegetables, fruits, drinking water, and
water.
That's right.
making
Excellent.
ejercicio.
You need to exercise to work out.
Please copy this in a notebook, in the nothing, in the notebook.
In your notebook, not right now. Now, remember, let's be healthy. It doesn't mean that you don't have the right to eat French fries. You can eat it, but not all the days. You can eat once in a month, once in a week, or once per year. But you can eat it. You can eat chocolate. You can eat popcorn, but not every single day. Mind you eating popcorn all the days, then you are going to be boring of eating popcorn, right? So let's be healthy. It means eat. Everything's about taking care, eating better fruits and vegetables because they are healthier than the other. They are unhealthy food, junk food. So let's be healthy. Let's find out this story we have on page 68, 69. So let's open here. We have a magazine article that we're going to read. What it says about let's be healthy. So Santiago Chavez, are you in that page? Santiago Chavez in page 68 in your book? No yet. Lucia is in that page. Okay, Lucia, you're going to help me to read first. Lucia, start reading and let's be healthy here.
Okay. Children in America are bigger than ever. They aren't tired or stronger. They just weigh more. Approximately third out of every born and high school are no. Every 100 American children in elementary and high school are obese or overweight. Obesity is so common that some doctors have found it an obesity is epidemic. What's all the fuss about? Why is being overweight so bad? For one thing, it's unhealthy. Being overweight can actually make you sick. Obesity has been shown to lead to very serious health problems, including diabetes, cancer, and heart disease. Doctors warn that if obesity in the children continues, a national health disaster could follow. Only when the idea of making lifestyle change penetrates the mind of young people, these doctors say real children create healthier lives for themselves.
Thank you. Stop here. Stop here. Thank you, Lucia. As you can notice, this is a magazine. So interesting. We have elementary, epidemic, disaster, and penetrate. This is what we're going to learn later. Anna, continue with the reading. How can you keep a healthy weight?
Ya terminé ya con la página.
Okay. After Anna, you're going to read Santiago Chavez. Anna, continue.
How can you live a healthy weight? It's really not hard because you think of this formula diet and exercise. When you eat a healthy
A full
food
diet.
food that helps your body stay strong and full of energy. That food has nutritional value instead of empty calories. Empty calories are calories from foods that are high in energy but low in nutrients such as vitamins, minerals, and fiber. The steps of healthy diet are fruits and vegetables, grains, milk, meat, fish, and beans. For healthy snack, grab an apple which is good and leave the oily potato chips begin.
Behind.
Eat carrots and vegetables instead of sugar treats to get even more vegetables. Think green dark green vegetables are always a good choice. Vegetables such as broccoli and spinach give you the vitamins you need to feel your best. If you eat out, say no to French fries and have a salad but veggies instead of fatty suitcase of pig on
Thank you,
pizza.
Anna. Stop there. Now, are you going to say no to French fries if you're at McDonald's and you're going to say, no, I prefer to have a salad?
No.
Yes,
I
or
don't
no?
know.
That's going to be difficult, right? That's going to be difficult saying
Yeah.
no to French fries or in a hamburger. Being in McDonald's, and Beagles, and Burger King,
The
whatever you
favorite
want.
food.
Or being a pizza. Imagine if you're a Pizza Hut, you're going to say, no, I don't want pizza, I want vegetables. I want a broccoli. That's going to be difficult,
Now
right?
I'm hungry.
It's difficult, yes, but being healthy
no,
means
no,
to
no.
eat more vegetables, veggies, fruits and vegetables, dark green vegetables than unhealthy food, the junk food. But we can eat it. Sometimes we can eat it. It doesn't matter, but we need to have a balance. We need to have a balance of that. Now let's read exercise. Santiago Chavez, read this exercise.
Can I be the next one?
Yes, dancing.
Exercise not only helps keep your weight down, it also makes you feel good. So if you're feeling bored, reach for a social ball, not a cookie. Turn off the television, go outside and run around, romp with the dog, or play tag with friends. Unfortunately, some people make only feeble attempts at exercising. They might think that walking home from school or just being outside on the playground is enough. Don't child needs. Don't let that be you. Jump rope or ride a bike. Every child needs at least 60 minutes of exercise each day. Do you want to make better grades? It has been proven that exercising before a test relaxes the body and mind. After exercising, you will feel more alert.
Okay, stop here. Stop. Thank you, Santiago Chavez. Do you exercise class even though we are in the house? Do you exercise in your house? Do you try to play the role?
Sometimes.
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 Yeah. Or you are in the classes and after the classes you are just watching television and playing video games?
Yes.
Yes.
Sometimes science study.
Yes.
Yeah,
And you
yeah.
study, yes, but remember limbs to jump. So that's going to be like the exercise. Nowadays it's difficult, but we need to do it. Continue with the reading. Sian. Sian?
If your mind is sharper, your answer will be more accurate. That has to be a good thing. When you are considering what you can do to prevent upsetting, think deep and exercise if any of those suggestions, change your habits. Then you are on your way that healthier lifestyle and a healthier body. Do you believe that a skinny person inherits a skinny gene? Think away, take a look at photographs of your ancestors and are the early settlers of this country few people. Then we are upset because they work hard and we are their feet all day to survive. They did work that included farming, building, and having children help their parents, work in the barn or in fields. You may not have it their lifestyle, but helping in chores is a lot healthier than sitting in front of TV and or computer screen all afternoon.
Thank you, Sian. That's right. In people, it says ancestor. It means people that they were before your grandmother, your grandmother, your grandparents, your great grandmother. So their ancestor, it says that they used to be skin because they do a lot of work and a lot of exercise. But nowadays the times have changed. We need to be at home, but we can exercise at home. Now, let's write it down in your notebook. Let's write it down, the vocabulary, the words that we find down this story. These are the words that we're going to write in the notebook because that is the unit number 7. Remember the topic, it's going to be unit number 7. You can write it down as the topic, unit 7, vocabulary. That is the vocabulary of unit 7.
In my notebook, please.
Yes, in your notebook, write it down. Unit 7, vocabulary. We're going to write the words that we found it out in the story, like accurate, ancestor, alert, disaster, elementary, by, epidemic. Yes, just write it down. Ramp, feeble, penetrate, ramp, staple, and survive. Do you know the meaning of one of these words? Do you know the meaning of these words? Some of them? Or all the words are unknown for you? Alert, that's right. Your dog can be alert if someone is outside of your house.
I think that
survive, to survive, to stay alive.
Disaster is a disaster.
Disaster is a disaster, that's right. Elementary, Anna.
Elementario.
Okay, it's something that is basic, that's right. For example, you're in elementary school, it's needed. This is school, it's needed because you need like the building blocks for the house. So elementary, it's something that's important. It's to be, for example, in school, it's an elementary school before going high school.
I finished, Miss.
You finished, Camila? Do you know the meaning of these words, Camila? Some of them?
Yes.
Mia? Yes? Do you know what is ancestor? Do you know what is accurate?
Ancestor.
Ancestor. Santiago Hernandez, you finished? Mia, Joshua, Isabella?
Ya casi.
Almost? Okay.
Teacher, what rump? Repeat.
Rump. Oh, yes, we have rump. Just write it down one time. Okay, yes. It's double here, rump. Excellent. Now, if you finish, Mia, you can start in page number 70. I think that's page 70, yes. Page 70, you can start working on those pages. There you have the vocabulary. You can start reading and
I
completing.
finished my
You finished the work on that also?
I finished that page.
You finished? Okay. You can start working page 70. I'm going to explain the meaning of these words there. And you're going to help me also with that.
I finished to write the vocabulary.
Okay, great.
Miss, and the other pages that continue after the story, I already do
I
it.
finished
Page 70 and 71, you work on that, Anna?
71.
Yes.
61.
70 and 71, that's great. Okay, did you
70,
finish class? Do you copy
77.
this vocabulary in your notebook? Yes, all of you copy. Alberto, Santiago Chavez, Andrea.
Finish.
No? Okay, I'm going to give you 2 minutes, and after these 2 minutes, I'm going to change the slide. Just a minute. If you finish this work on page 70, 71, 73.
in my book for
Yes, you can write it down.
70, yeah?
70, 71, 72, we're going to work, but I'm going to explain 70, 71, yes. Just 1 more minute, 1 minute. Okay, let's go to the next slide. Too much time. Let's go here. And remember that this vocabulary is the same that you have on page number 70, 71. Now, page number 70, we have the definitions of this word. Let's explain. Remember, we're going to write the answers on the space. Accurate. That's number
Epidemic.
1.
Accurate.
What does it mean accurate? It's without errors. You need to write it down this in your book. Accurate is without errors. It's something that is exact. Okay, excellent. You finished, great. Now listen to explanation. Accurate, it's something that it doesn't have mistakes, that it's something that it's right, exact, precise, it says here. That's something that it's true. That means accurate. It is important to take accurate notes in class. So important to take the exact notes in class. That means accurate. Definition number 2, we have alert. Alert, we have 3 definitions. Number 1, alert means to be ready to act, watchful, quick to understand and act. For example, look at the picture. There is a dog. This dog is alert. If you have a dog in your house, you know that they have alert. If someone is walking or staying in front of your house, they are alert to know if they are going to bark. Sometimes you listen to them barking and barking and barking because they are alert for any reason. So that is alert, to be attentive, vigilant, to notify, inform.
I finished.
Readiness, an alarm. At times when an alarm is in effect, like the police and firefighters are always on alert. Yes, these people are on alert. If there is a disaster of anything that is happening, they are alert. Signs of the highway alert drivers of hazards. So they can be to warn or make aware of something, the alerts. So the 3 definitions for alert is this 3 that we have. Number 3, ancestor. What does it mean, ancestor? A family member who lived in an early time. For example, ancestor. Los ancestros in Spanish, that's right. That it means Your family that lived a long time ago, your great-grandmother, your great-grandfather, como dicen, tatarabuelo, all these people, they are ancestors for you, your grandmother also. So family members who live in early.
Del abuelo.
Yes, the father of your father and your father, and so that's the family tree that we can identify. They are the ancestors. Now, disaster means something that is terrible event that brings great damage or suffering. It took months to recover from the disaster. For example, if you remember Eta and Iota, these storms, it was a disaster in our country. Do you remember the last year that it was this disaster? Yeah, so this is a disaster. It's something that great damage can be in hurricane. In hurricane can bring a disaster. So that is disaster, a tragedy. Now, number 5, elementary. What does it mean elementary? Related to the simplest or beginning level of something. For example, in your studies, the elementary school is the basic. It's fundamental, the elementary. Then you go to high school and then you go to the college. So elementary school is the basic, is the beginning of your studies. Beginning piano, students start with elementary pieces. Yes. Now, invite. What is invite, class? Who knows what is invite?
Mal.
What is invite? Jealousy,
Like
yes, to be
to
jealous.
underlast to out like.
Yes, when it's a sometimes
To die.
to be resent. Sometimes I invite another person's good luck in life. Some people they invite. I want to have the same pet that Valerie has. For example, we can say, I invite that pet. Oh, I invite Sian's horse. I think it's a horse that what you have, Sian, or not. Yes, it's a horse that you have.
I don't know.
You don't know. Okay, I think it's a horse. It looks like a horse. So some people invite because they want to have it. I want to have that same computer that Sian had. So they invite. So that is invite. Envidiar in Spanish, we can say it in Spanish in that way. So invite is to be jealousy, desire for that, for something. So to have a resentment for someone that has, or a person or any object. It's not just for a person, it's with objects also. Now, any question about the definitions of this word? Do you understand the meaning of this from 1 to 6? Is it clear, the definition from 1 to 6? Yes? Okay, let's go to the next page. We have 7, 8, 9, 10 until 12. Now, in this part, we have number 7, it's epidemic. Epidemic is something that it's like it's happening also in the country. The COVID-19 is an epidemic. It's a spreading, something that it's spreading in a very large group. So at the same time, it's contagious, it says. A rapid widespread outbreak of a disease, an epidemic. An epidemic, that is an epidemic. COVID-19 is an example. Now, feeble, what is a feeble class? Having little strength or force without energy or authority. Look at this. The exhausted runner managed to give us a feeble smile after the long race. It's so exhausted, this boy. Look at the picture here. Without energy or authority, it's exhausted, it's weak, it's feeble. That is feeble. What about number 9? Penetrate. Penetrate is to force something to be in a way through or into. For example, cars are equipped with special lights that can penetrate fog. So with using the lights, you can see the fog. So that is penetrate, to force something to be inside on a north, to be seen. That is penetrate. Ramp. Ramp, we have 2 definitions also. It's a spirit carefree or noisy fun, something that suggests merry play. So it's to be playing. The class enjoy a ramp into the playground. To run or play in a lively or carefree way, to win easily. That is ramp. To play in a carefree way. We watch the puppets ramp on the lawn. when they are playing the puppets. Well, that is wrong. Staple. Staple in Spanish, we can say la grapa de la engrapadora. That is a staple. That is a staple. Have you seen that? Do you know what is a staple? Do you have staples in your house? Yes?
No,
It says here, a nude shape is the explanation, and you shape with fastens material. So you use to fasten, please staple the pages together. You use the staples to put a lot of pages together. Engrapando, páginas, libros, books, whatever. So that is a staple. And also it's another definition here. It said chief, principal, needed, or used regular. Rice is a staple crop in Vietnam. Now, survive. What it means survive? It's to stay alive. We need to survive. To stay alive. That's right. That is survive. We need food and shelter in order to survive. If we want to survive, we need to take care. We use the max to survive for the coronavirus. So that is an example. That is survive. Any question about these definitions, class? No? Okay. Let's see. We are going to work on page 72. Page 72, but I don't think that we don't have time. So tomorrow we're going to work on this page using the definitions of the previous pages. So tomorrow we're going to have 72 and continue working on the next pages, and we're going to have a dictation.
No la tapó bien because ahí dice que es wrong.
You see the number 1? Okay, yes, you have the answer number 1. So we're going to find out the next answer. Tomorrow we're going to work on page 72. Now, any question about the definition of this word, class? Everything is clear? No? Okay, you have one homework. You have one homework, class, about this.
I finished. No.
You're finished? Okay, you have one homework in language, sorry, in spelling. I'm going to show you.
Now the words that we write.
Okay, here it is. Homework number 2, vocabulary practice. If you click on that, then you are going to have this. It is just 2. Okay, you are going to have this, number 1, that it's, you have to complete some sentences. For example, Hurricane Iota was huge natural. Which of these words you are going to write it down here? What's a huge
Disaster.
Disaster. So you write it down here, disaster. That is number 1. And the next one, in the next, you are going to record yourself spelling the following words. You are going to spell this word. How do you spell collide? So you click here to start recording. And you spell the word collide. Word number 2, you say ambush. A-M-B-U-S-H. Free, initial. And you start spelling.
But we need to make all.
Yes, all the words.
Oh.
1 to 10. That is your homework. Sorry, Rebecca?
We're going to deletrear.
Spell the words, yes. Deletrearlas, spell the word. Yes, that is the homework. Bye-bye. See you next class. Go and have recess.